Congratulations! By getting here, you already made your first step towards shredding. It's funny to me how many people think they can't shred, when in reality, they were just never taught how to approach it correctly. Here, we're gonna focus on developing your technique to the point where shredding becomes natural. So first things first, before we even get to the exercises, these are the things you have to know if you want to shred. Shredding is an outcome of playing a specific pattern over and over again, to the point where it becomes ingrained in your muscle memory and seamlessly integrated into your playing style. Repetition and consistent practice of specific patterns or techniques are crucial in developing shredding skills. As the pattern becomes more ingrained, it also becomes second nature. But wait, it's important to note that while repetition is necessary to develop muscle memory, it must be balanced with mindful practice. Mindlessly repeating patterns without attention to details and technique will immensely slow down your progress. Number 2. Pick and grip and left hand technique. I'm a firm believer in letting people play the way it's most comfortable for them, as long as they're not causing damage to themselves. There are so many insane players with unorthodox pick and grips and left hand technique that have reached the highest levels using their own methods. So as long as you're not feeling any pain or discomfort, and you're not feeling like your grip is slowing you down or that it produces undesirable tone, I wouldn't worry about it. So if you feel like your grip could use some work, here's how I hold my pick. So we're gonna take our pick. This is the pick I'm using, by the way, a 60mm. Take our finger and place the pick right on top of it, so it creates some kind of sort of an arrow, and then we're gonna push it just a bit, boop, like that. So we have something like this, and now all that's left is just closing it up with our thumb, and this is the grip. Okay, number 3, relaxation of your left and right arm. Do not take this matter lightly. Relaxing your arms while shredding or trying to is so important because it allows for greater speed, accuracy, and endurance, all while reducing the risk of tension-related injuries. Just look at the causes of tension in your arms while playing. It restricts your range of motion and slows down your playing, negatively impacts your accuracy and precision, leads to fatigue and muscle strain, limiting your playing endurance, leads to injuries such as tendonitis or repetitive strain injuries, and shapes your tone differently. Train yourself to play with relaxed hands. Number 4, playing the right exercises that focus on the specific technique you're trying to develop is key to achieve whatever it is you're trying to. So for example, if I play this exercise, it won't help me that much if I'm trying to get better at string skipping, for example. A tip for playing all these exercises you're gonna learn: be mindful of maintaining a consistent and even alternate picking motion. It's crucial to focus on clean and precise picking technique that ensures each note is played and heard clearly. Pay attention to your pick attack and overall control as you play through these patterns. Okay, let's learn to shred. First exercise. This exercise is a fundamental alternate picking drill that forms the bedrock of your shredding skills. We're using a straightforward chromatic pattern to practice alternate picking in a controlled manner because it's such an excellent tool for building dexterity, coordination, and hand synchronization between your left hand and your right hand. This exercise introduces variations of 2, 3, and 4 notes per string, which allows us to develop our picking technique across different string combinations. To add a bit of an extra challenge and boost our speed building capabilities, we're going to incorporate a burst of 16th notes of the notes we just played. Bursts of speed are such a valuable tool to push our limits and develop our ability to play at faster tempos. By incorporating these bursts in our practice routine, we gradually push ourselves to the limit, building the foundation of potential insane shredding. And remember, it's essential to start slowly and gradually increase your speed as you gain more control and accuracy. A great way of practicing exercises is to apply them in a melodic manner. This makes it bearable to play them for a long period of time, so we transform them from mere technical drills to actual melodic phrases, which also can give you ideas of how to incorporate the skills you learn from these drills in your actual day-to-day playing. So let's give it a go.
Backing tracks in different BPMs and tab are in my page.
Great, let's see how this exercise translates to actual playing. Okay, let's dive into exercise number 2. In this exercise, we'll be taking a step back from the chromatic approach and introducing some spacing between our fingers. Let's see how it looks in action. So this exercise focuses on going forward and backwards on 3 notes per string, while also training our fingers to stretch and reach a bit of a higher interval compared to the chromatic exercise. Practicing this simple yet super effective exercise is crucial for developing the foundation necessary to tackle more complex patterns. Many popular shredding patterns utilize this basic concept of traversing 3 notes per string, making it a fundamental skill for any aspiring shredder. Let's see this exercises with a backing track. And let's translate the exercise to an actual lick. Let's move on to our next exercise that takes our focus on 3 notes per string a step further. In addition to maintaining the previous pattern, we've introduced a new element by skipping 1 note within the sequence. This slight variation might seem simple, but it's actually an amazing practice tool to help us view the scales we play in a different light, creating a more intricate and diverse phrasing. This exercise not only develops our technical abilities, but also adds the opportunities to add complexity to our playing vocabulary, and this allows us to create more intricate and captivating shredding solos and riffs. Alright, let's add a backing track to it. And last, let's see it in action. See you in the next one.